Isang nakakagulantang na balita matapos ihayag ng ating pambansang kamao na open ito na lumaban muli at hindi lang basta-basta at ordinaryong matchup ang nais ni PACMAN. Nang sabihin niyang open siya na labanan ang pound for pound star at WBA lightweight world champion na si Gervonta Tank Davis. Ayon kay Pacquiao, kung willing umakyat si Tank Davis sa 147 pounds o welterweight division ay papalagay niya ito. At sinabing magaling na boksingero si Davis at kung gusto pa nga niya ay sa 145 pounds o sa isang catchweight pa sila maglaban. Walang problema kay Manny Pacquiao dahil siya daw ay isang experyensyadong fighter. Maaaring pumayag si Gervonta Tank Davis dahil sa ngayon ay wala pang masyadong napipiling sikat na kalaban si Tank maliban kay King Rai. Kaya naman malamang tanggapin ni Tank Davis ang mega fight na ito. Kung magkataon, lalo na kung matagumpayan ni Davis at matalo niya si Pacquiao, malaking boost ito sa kanyang pangalan, lalo na't isang global icon at isa sa greatest boxer of all time, ang future Hall of Famer na si Manny Pacquiao. Ngunit sa tingin ng mga boxing fans, ay hindi na kailangan pa lumaban muli ng ating pambansang kamao sapagkat alam naman nating lahat na wala na sigurong dapat patunayan si PACMAN dahil sa kanyang pambihirang boxing career, tulad na lang ng pagiging first Asian na naging main event sa boxing pay-per-view, naging champion sa 4 na dekada, oldest welterweight champion, fighter of the decade ng 2000s, 5-time boxer of the year, mahabang pamamayagpag sa pound for pound rankings. Nag-iisang boxer na naging lineal champion sa 5 division. At ang imposible na hindi na mabubura sa history ng boxing, ang kanyang 8 division championship at malamang marami pang hindi nabanggit sa rami ng accomplishment ni Manny Pacquiao. Kaya paki-comment na lang po sa baba ang iba pang achievements ng ating pambansang kamao. Magugunita rin na gusto ni PACMAN na lumahok sa Paris Olympics 2024. Aniya, nag-request na sila sa Olympic Committee na payagan sila mag-participate sa Olympics. At ang kapanapanabik na exhibition match ni Pacquiao sa Desyembre kontra kay Floyd Money Mayweather na sa ngayon ay hindi pa selyado. Tila batid ang pagkakamiss ni Manny Pacquiao na lumaban sa ibabaw ng lona dahil mukhang aktibo pa ito dahil sa mga nakikita nating puspusang training niya na kumakalat sa social media. Kaya kung kayo ang tatanungin, ay excited na ba kayo sa pagbabalik ng ating pambansang kamao, Manny Pacquiao sa boxing? Magugunitang lumaban si PACMAN noong 2021 kontra sa Cuban fighter na si Yordenis Ugas na ginanap sa T-Mobile Arena sa Las Vegas, Nevada. 3 taon na ang nakakalipas. Samantalang si Tank Davis ay lumaban nitong nakaraang Abril kontra sa social media star na si King Ray Ryan Garcia matapos maka-score ng knockout sa round number 7. Ang 29 anyos na si Gervonta Tank Davis ay kasalukuyang WBA World Champion ng lightweight division. Siya ay may tangkad na 5'5" at undefeated sa kanyang 29 wins at 27 dito ay via knockout. Si PACMAN ay kasalukuyang 44 years old at kaparehong taas ni Davis na 5'5". Ngunit mas maraming laban kontra kay Davis sa kanyang 72 bouts sa kanyang 4 na dekadang legendary boxing career. Kaya kung matutuloy man ito, ay isa lang ang ating masisiguro na panalo. Yan ay ang mga boxing fans sa buong mundo dahil sa laban na ito ay bubuhay at magmimistulang pasabog ito sa mundo ng boxing. Kaya naman samahan nyo akong sariwain ang naging laban ni PACMAN sa lightweight division na kasalukuyan namang timbang ni Gervonta Tank Davis. Ito ay ang bakbakang Manny Pacquiao versus sa Mexican warrior na si Ferocious David Diaz para sa WBC Lightweight Championship. So unang tagpo ng laban, nagpakita kagad ng pagiging agresibo ang ating pambansang kamao. Sa labang ito, may mga ilan na hindi naniniwala sa ating pambansang kamao nila hindi na mabibitbit ni PACMAN ang kanyang lakas dito sa lightweight division.
Speed is just too much, and the fact that Pacquiao's doing everything and moving and twisting it. A southpaw Jack Dempsey in the lightweight division. Diaz is just too slow. eye of Diaz, as you said, Emmanuel. So he's bleeding from the nose, and he's bleeding from above. Pacquiao is trying to find a way to get his straight left hand to the center, but he cannot seem to find the target. They will speak, shows emotion in the ring. Big combination by Barrera as he catches Pacquiao coming in. Manny comes back with body shots of his own. Hard body shots from Pacquiao. And at this stage, the clear punches for the most part of this round are still being landed by Pacquiao. Manny Pacquiao has come out with a determined rally in round 2, and to get back up on the scorecards after that strange knockdown ruling in round number 1. Hard left hand, straight on the button by Pacquiao. Down goes Barrera.
There is that left hand again. He doesn't see it coming, or he just can't cope with its speed.
To the side, and then he shoots his right hand straight through the center. Or what his chances might be against Marco Antonio Barrera. Now they know as Pacquiao tries to go ahead and finish Barrera right here in the 3rd round. And he's getting reckless, and Barrera takes advantage. What a fight!
Is Barrera prepared?
Not like this. Pacquiao is strafing Barrera with left hands. Marco's hanging in now. He's tasted the power. At this round, and Pacquiao runs out of gas a few rounds later. Pacquiao's going to be in trouble, but at this stage right here, everything is great for Pacquiao at this stage right here. Pacquiao coming right through the right hand counter. Landed another big left hand. Down Pacquiao. Barrera seems to just look a little too slow. Even when he's punching, he doesn't seem to have the speed that he once had. Than we've ever seen him. As he's now definitely trying to stay away and not always able to do it.
Pacquiao that he can't stand and go toe-to-toe because of Pacquiao's
Right hand to his right side of his head, which means he's very vulnerable for straight left. Barrera getting 3 chances to counter with a left hook, but taking a lot of leather to do it. Barrera's left eye is now starting to swell badly. Manny Pacquiao smiling as he continues to straight Barrera. Combi box numbers in the 4th round. Marco hoping that Pacquiao will run out of gas a little bit. Was surrounded by fire and he had to take care of all the movie stars. And Vine and Santa Monica. Hard right hand by Pacquiao. Barrera just trying to stay away. Bad cut on his left cheek. It's either a cut or a mark of some. It is not dripping blood. No, probably a mark of some kind. But Pacquiao. Another hard left hand for Pacquiao. Not so much hooks, baby. Even though Marco Antonio Barrera is only 29 years old, he's been a fighting professional for 50 years, and for 15 years, I should say. And
This fight here is perceived as Ali Frazier won.
Really hard to beat a good fighter that has a lot of spirit, a lot of...
In a real sense, Barrera's hometown. This is where Julio Cesar Chavez
got it wrong with Pernell Whitaker, right?
got a draw out of it.
One of the worst decisions of the last 10 years. Take off at the last 3 rounds and ease up at all. I think he's going to fight the same pace and not take a break at the end of the fight. These are Texas judges here tonight, too. Those are governing body judges who gave Chavez his draw with Whitaker. Pacquiao going to the body effectively. Starting to dominate every area of the fight. Now Barrera gets a hard right hand back. Thinks he's hurt Pacquiao. Chases him down a little bit. Hard left to the body by Pacquiao.
You know, that rally count out a great pro right tonight.
Moment gives as good as he takes. Another right hand over the top. But Pacquiao's body punches set up another knockdown, and Lord Cole says it's not a knockdown. Their feet must have been tangled up. I'll tell you what, that was a hard left hand, and there's another one like...
That looked like more of a knockdown, certainly, than the one in the 1st round.
No question about it. Question. If he hit the wet spot, and that's why it went down, now it gets wet from sweat. There's no question. Combinations and landing them. And he backs Barrera into the ropes and hammers him again.
Barrera wincing, the blood dripping into the corner of his eye.
Pacquiao still determined not to let him take control of this fight. Even when he flares back
irresistible force of Manny Pacquiao.
Now the right jab is coming.
By Barrera, left hand counter, stuns Pacquiao. Now Barrera butts Pacquiao. Referee Lawrence Cole properly warning Barrera about that. It's going to be a slugfest from your audience. Barrera understands he can't box for a minute anymore. He's not going to try to box him. He's going to trade.
Once. And what's interesting, there's another bad hit, but Pacquiao came back. Barrera gets the cut.
Pacquiao throwing many more punches.
With more skill and not quite as much power in his weight class.
But it brings a lot of spirit, too much like Mayweather. And that's really a quality that is hard to give a fighter.
Hard left hand by Barrera. Backs Pacquiao up. Hard right hand by Barrera. Uppercut landed. Didn't manage to really hurt Pacquiao. Pacquiao giving Barrera momentary breathing space. And Pacquiao lands a left hand. Barrera counters back with a left and a right. Big punches from Pacquiao. And again, the power deficit shows.
Right now, he cannot time the rhythm and the movement of Pacquiao. The punches, and Pacquiao is smart. He's not really throwing hard punches now. He's throwing volumes of punches. Just enough to keep him busy. And the next one, I can safely coach to lose on a decision. I can gamble and let it all go out for a knockout. So I would try to go all out for a knockout because he can't handle the speed of the movement.
To Barrera now. Minus 40 wouldn't hurt him. He can't win a decision.
One of the pass.
Big left hand again by Pacquiao. Barrera having trouble seeing out of his left eye. Barrera talking to the referee and saying, what about him? Pacquiao just hammering him. Just hammering him. Right to left.
Barrera's mouth push that out. That's
Barrera.
But I agree with you. Well, I tell you what, as big as he is down there.
Superstar in the making. Manny Pacquiao with a sensational performance so far. Assaulting Marco Antonio Barrera. Mugging him. And about to leave him in the gutter. With a lopsided loss.
He doesn't want to leave anything to chance.
He's not posted. He's not lighting up like
Yeah, I think if Marco Antonio Barrera is going to
move, and you're gonna have to keep fighting them back when they make that move. If you slow down, you'll lose the fight off. That's why those guys win a lot of close, controversial decisions.
You have to wonder now whether the rematch.
as great as Barrera is, should his corner keep sending him out to take this kind of punishment? Heard Freddie Roach saying if you can land a right hook and right hook opportunity.
That will shake up the boxing world.
Sure will.
Barrera is one of the highest regarded fighters in the world.
He's an icon.
Been one of the most entertaining fighters in the world.
Second official knockdown of the fight for Pacquiao. He's right on top of Barrera.
Pacquiao was right there as soon as the referee.
He looked like he got guilty against Jeff Willard.